Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Said Ahmed Rashid. Guess what? Today I have a beautiful lady, 20-year-old lady. Behind this book, Reset. I've seen this book going viral, I think 2 years ago, 1 year ago, if I'm not wrong, through social media, Facebook, everywhere. She has a YouTube channel also. A beautiful lady from Northeastern region, especially Mandera County. She's called Misky. Let me welcome her. Welcome, Misky.
Thank you so much. Pleasure is all mine, and I'm honored to say something in your channel today. Thank you.
You're most welcome. The first day I saw this book, I remember in Facebook, Misky, Misky, Misky. And I was like, one time, I have to meet this beautiful lady here. You're a brilliant lady, 20-year-old lady from Northeastern and writing a book. Can you tell us briefly about this book?
This book is poetry. It has 50 poems, and it's all about mind shift and changes in the society.
Wow. Why Reset?
I think it's the high time we start resetting our minds, changing the old perception about life, and making a big or huge difference in every perception of life. So we need to make a difference in everything. I can say it's a journey of learning and relearning and learning, and also, resetting your mind. Resetting your mind is all about changing your mindset. Yes, it's all about changes.
You coming from a Somali community, very few ladies are very determined, very focused in life. You being this young lady, I'm even ashamed of myself sometimes, let me say. Anyway, I'm proud of you. Tell me the challenges you faced when the first time you wrote this book and when it came public, because I know you have a lot of challenges.
I think in life everyone has a challenge, yes. And when you're climbing up a staircase or even anything, you go through a lot of challenges, and it's part of life. So when I was like in dire need of becoming an author and publishing my work, it's been hectic because sometimes people tend not to believe in a young girl's mind or dreams, or, what can a young girl, write about a society? What does she know? I mean, people will not believe in you. That is the first thing. But the moment I came out of my comfort zone and I put this manuscript into a book, it was a different case, and people took it in a positive way. But still, the negative response and energy was there, because first things, people don't believe in a youngster's mindset. They tend to ignore them. What can she tell us? I mean, those were the kind of a response I could receive, but it didn't stop me, honestly. And also after the book launch, I had the opportunity of meeting different leaders, and some people were literally negative about everything that I was doing. I mean, that hatred and the kind of work I was doing was, maybe it wasn't impressing the public, maybe. But as time was going, I think they believed in me, and compared to when I was coming up as an author to date, I think there's a huge difference. Now people tend to believe in me, they listen to what I say. I think I have a say in the public domain. Yeah.
Beautiful. Where did you get this courage? Because they must be somewhere that you just checked or learned something, and then you said, okay, I have to be maybe like this person. That courageousness of coming out, doing this all, and talking, and having that freedom of speech, and where did you get that courage as a woman, as a young lady?
First things first, I think speaking your mind is something that is a powerful thing. It's a powerful weapon that can help you. And I think what helped me mostly is my self-esteem. I believed in myself. And beside that, education was give me like a big impact in my life. I was participating in debates, you know, public speaking and all that. So that is where I got like most of my experience in public speaking and all that. And I thought maybe, you know, you need to use that talent or creativity to maybe change your life. And that was all about confidence and self-esteem.
I know you must have challenges also in the family. Maybe, let us say you have support from your mother and your father. Not everybody will give you that support. You have cousins, you have brothers, you have aunts. Were they all supportive in whatever you are doing? Because we as women now, Somali community, when you try to come out and speak something, people are like, what is she telling us? What is she? It's her time to sit down, get married, have kids, look after the family. But tell me through that.
Okay, I think, okay, I have like a well supportive family. Everything that I do in social media, I think I have my family, my brother, my cousins who are very supportive. They're the ones who are, you know, behind the closed doors, who are pushing me, encouraging me to do a lot of things. They're the ones who are giving me courage. My mom is a learned woman. She's educated, and so she knows what I'm doing. She understands, and I have her full support. And also my dad, he knows what I'm doing. He knows I'm a writer. I'm fond of women empowerment and so many activities, and he's very supportive. But the negative energy always comes from a distant relative, people who maybe they don't want you to see going far, and maybe, you know, strangers. And that doesn't matter to me. What matters to you mostly is the people who are in your close circle. Are they supportive? If they are supportive, then you have nothing to worry about. So my family, they are my strength and weakness as well. They're the ones who are giving me the courage and everything else. So I will keep going because I have them behind me.
Beautiful, Misky. You must not give up when it comes to, in life we get challenges, but you have to move on, think of positive always. Yes. Negatives are there. Sometimes you feel down, you don't want to wake up, you feel maybe people have strained you down with negative comments, but don't take those negative as a failure. It is something that motivates you.
Yeah, there's one thing I want to say. Maybe you post something or you do something, and it has hundreds and hundreds of comments which are negative, but just one person who will maybe write you a text or even in the same comment will keep you, you know, going. Absolutely. Like, you just say, this person believes in me. I mean, if this person believes in me, I can make it. So one person's comment, I think, can make a big difference in someone's life. Yeah.
If I may ask you, you have the right to answer, and if you don't feel comfortable, you don't have to answer it. We as Somali community ladies, now that you are coming up, you are very young, and there's some things we as Somali ladies, we go through when it comes something like there's sexual assault, although people are very hiding it, they don't want to come out. We have something like forced marriage, we have something like FGM, we have something like children dropping out of school, early marriages, and so on. What is your point of view? And something briefly before, and something about maslaha. When it comes to solving issue like rape cases and so on, people they just try to solve issue undercover through maslaha. Are you supportive, or what is your point of view?
Okay, my point of view regarding all these issues in the community is, first things about maslaha thing in, you know, the elders solving issues like rape. I don't actually support that because they encourage the issues. But if you take, you know, a law enforcement or punishment, the other people or those who are practicing, you know, such things, they will, an example will be set. So definitely, they will always be afraid of raping a young girl or taking advantage of an innocent girl. But the moment maslaha comes in, they will just do as they wish and say, you know, the elders are there for me. I honestly don't support that. There's so many rape cases in Northeastern, you've seen that. And they always talk about maslahas. I honestly don't support that. And regarding forced marriage or early marriage, I think that one is crystal clear in our religion. First things, you don't have to force your daughter to marry to someone that she's not interested in. And second thing, you cannot marry off a young girl who is not even matured to to a person. I mean, that is, punishing your own daughter. I don't support that. And also about the sexual harassment thing. I mean, this has been a disease that is eating up the whole world in every industry, be it media, be it in politics, everywhere. You know, a young girl is coming up and she needs maybe assistance from a certain office, but the kind of, how they approach this young girl is irrelevant. I mean, something that doesn't make sense. And don't forget, maybe this guy, this man, this prominent leader who is trying to help this young girl has daughters. They tend to forget that they have daughters out there that can maybe exposed to sexual harassment. They don't think about that. You know, every action has a catastrophic consequences.
Absolutely.
So a young girl is being conditioned. Okay, it's a world full of conditions. If you need to be helped, there is a condition. You need to go to an extent of harassing a young girl sexually because she came frustrated and she needs help. I mean, this is something that is eating up many industries and people don't want to talk about it. It's surprising, but this actually, I think if you compare corruption with sexual harassment, I mean, the rate of sexual harassment is increasing. And no one is talking about, and it's very dangerous because it's making a high percentage of young girls give up in their dreams because of such exposures or such issues. They tend to just say, that is not a solution. I'll just go back and give up on my dream. If this is the case in this current world, if you need a job, you need to be conditioned. I mean, these conditions are there. Girls are going through, trust me, but they don't want to talk about it. They're, they feel ashamed. The community has a way of concealing such issues. They don't want to expose it, but we need to create awareness. Girls are going through a lot, and they're being harassed each and every day. In my DMs, the kind of message I receive from young girls is literally heartbreaking. I mean, a young girl who's just from high school is exposed to such things, and she cannot even, confront this person, this man, just because this man is in power and all that. She's taken advantage of, and she cannot speak out. So according to me, I think this is a living problem. It's alive. And for it to be extinct in our community and in the nation, we need to take an action whereby we report this kind of people in the society. Because you're blocking this young girl's dream because of a condition. I mean, sometimes, to be honest, if I was in that position, I would rather give up on my dream than doing such conditions. I mean, I'd rather just go back home and maybe look for other means than doing such conditions. I mean, that is encouraging immorality, and it's that one is a moral decay in the society. And we need to create awareness, honestly. We don't have to keep quiet because the society doesn't allow a young girl to come out and talk about it. I mean, they see it as a shameful thing, but it's not the case. I mean, a girl outside there is being overpowered by such temptations. She ends up doing this because she's in need or she's maybe frustrated for the longest time. She ends up giving up and doing the condition, which shouldn't be the case.
Remember, there's somebody coming from a poor, needy family, okay? And that person is the only hope in the family. She has no choice. maybe to accept that offer. What is your advice? There's some girls maybe listening to you today and they are going through that, who are from needy family, and they want to pursue their dreams. They want to have that job, but there's somebody somewhere you have to take this offer, of which is sexual harassment.
Even if you've been given a condition, there's one thing for sure I know. If you leave an evil thing because of the fear of God, trust me, you will never ever be a failure in your life, because the fear of God is made you to, you know, to stop yourself and maybe go back to God. You pray, and trust me, God is going to give you like different ways of getting to your dreams. That is one thing. Like, people, sometimes you have to be faithful to God. I mean, God is merciful. He's going to help you. Sometimes you know, these people are powerful. If you report them, still you will end up being a loser, you know, and being ashamed all over. But now what is the solution? You just walk away. I mean, that is the only solution I find, because the world is so unfair when it comes to girls being harassed. You report, maybe this person has powers, money and everything else, and then you're being turned down everywhere. So I think that is the only way.
10 years to come, inshallah. Where do you want to see yourself?
I want to be maybe a game changer in the northeastern province, regarding so many issues like education, leadership. In 10 years, I would like to see youth of my age vying for gubernatorial seat, parliamentary seat, and all that. So in 10 years' time, I don't want to say my dreams, but honestly, I just want to see, you know, a better NFD. I mean, northeastern province, sorry.
Look at that camera. Send beautiful message to young ladies like you who are in school, who are having big dreams like you, who wants maybe to have a little bit of some thoughts from you, because now you are changing the whole of northeastern girls now.
A journey of, you know, a million steps always starts with, you know, resetting your minds, changing your mindset and your attitude. Challenges in life are there. You don't have to give up because of, you know, a minor challenge that you're going through. I believe if you have bigger ambitions and dreams, you have bigger challenges as well. So for you to overcome, you need to be resilient and patient and prayerful. So all I'm going to say is learn, relearn, and reset your mind.
You have all heard, the message is out. Thank you so much. It's your girl Saida Ahmed Rashid. Till next time, be safe and take care.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.